Hello. Today I want to talk about Origami Owl jewelry. I absolutely love Origami Owl, and this is their Spring 2016 catalog. Now, just for the record, I don't sell Origami Owl. I really don't. I guess maybe I should consider it since I like buying it so much, but I don't usually sell anything. But I really love the line, and so my representative sends the catalogs to me because I really prefer to look and see what I want on paper rather than just looking online. In fact, I kind of find that the website for Origami Owl jewelry is a little bit confusing, but maybe that's just me. Oh, my ring is twisted. Here is the story about how Origami Owl started, and it was started by a young girl, but I'm not going to read too much into this. Instead, I'm going to talk about living lockets. I have a living locket, and I absolutely love it. And what it is you can open up the locket and put different charms inside. I like to buy the big lockets so I can put 7 to 10 charms in, but there are small, medium, and large lockets. There are some that open and some where the top twists off. There are lockets that are rose gold, silver, traditional gold, and some that are bordered by Swarovski crystals. I have a large silver locket bordered by crystal clear Swarovski crystals. I'm considering getting maybe a rose gold locket or another silver one with colored crystals. But you see here how you accessorize. You have charms, lockets, chains. You do have personalization options, and you can even add dangling charms to the chains for more accessorization and personalization. Here's where it gets good. I don't know if I will even go through the entire catalog because what I really get addicted to are the charms. First, you see the birth month birthstones here. And then you see stardust crystals. And stardust crystals are really pretty. They're very tiny Swarovski crystals that you can put inside the locket that will just kind of bounce around loosely. And they really add a little bit of luster and shine. And then there are accent crystals. And these are crystals with a pretty color that don't necessarily match a birthstone but are just worth adding. Here we have family charms, and I am not too big on these. They're very pretty and they're nicely made, but I'm just such a fan of the things that sparkle, and I really love things that are in miniature. In fact, I've even looked at joining the Miniaturist Guild. It's actually a whole profession, and there are hobbyists. And so simple metal things are not necessarily my favorite, but they do have a good selection. Aunt, sister, mom, daughter, dad, son, There's a lot to choose from, and there are the silhouettes of children, so that's very nice. Fashion. Oh, these are very pretty. As you can see on the right, there is a lipstick charm, and I really want that one. And I love the princess tiara. That's one of my favorites. But there are dresses and purses and sunglasses. Just such beautiful things. And there is an ivory on black cameo if you want something a little more traditional. Now we have the outdoor charms, and these are lovely too. That rainbow is so cute, but you know, I just can't order the rainbow because I am bothered if a rainbow is not red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Now they didn't have anything out of order. It is red, orange, yellow, but then it's blue. They don't have green or purple. I am sure that the purpose of that was to keep the charm small enough, but I guess I'm just too OCD. And we have a compass and a flower pot and all sorts of things. So let's see what is on the next page, if you can deal with just a moment of shakiness. Love charms. These are beautiful. I absolutely adore the jeweled hearts. I have one and I want more. The yellow is my favorite, but I really love yellow and orange. The purple is pretty too. I mean, you can't go wrong. They're all gorgeous, but something draws me to that yellow. If you look there in the center, they have wedding bands with little diamond ring jewels on top. And I have the silver one because, as all of you have seen, my ring is silver. Well, actually, it is white gold, but you know, white gold, silver, they look about the same. So that's the ring I chose. Faith. There are some beautiful faith charms. I like the Holy Bible. I like that they have the actual book. There's a Star of David if you are of the Jewish faith, so it is inclusive. And for the crosses, they have such a wide range. They have 3 that are jeweled, and of course those are my favorites. And then they have a silver and a rose gold, a circle that says faith, and I suppose that could go with pretty much any faith. There's the traditional fish, angel wings. Let's see. That looks to be Mother Mary holding Jesus. And then we have the peace sign and hope. This is so that if maybe you're not of a particular organized religion, but faith or positivity are still vital parts of your life, you can show that in your locket. Travel. Now you could see my leg a little bit here. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep it open so that I can keep the camera steady. We have a taxi cab, a bus, an RV. Oh, I love that sailboat. I really love to be out on the water. But as you can see, there's everything here. And I love that anchor too. That's really lovely. Up here, we have hobbies and occupations. And please forgive me if I do clear my throat a little bit, because I am still recovering from illness. I get sick and I don't recover very well. So I can remain sick sometimes for weeks, maybe months even on occasion, if I get unlucky. I have the Navy charm because my husband is Navy, and my father was Navy also, so I am a Navy girl from cradle to grave. But as you can see, there's a camera here, there's handcuffs. Oh, that could stand for a couple of different things. There's a typewriter. I have the typewriter. And there is a scrapbooking charm. If you look down to the left, I am a scrapbooker, so I have that too. But as you can see, there is a sewing machine and needle and thread, a music charm, a doctor or nurse's shirt. I'm not really sure which, but there is a stethoscope. There is a painter's palette. I do have the painter's palette, but mine is the old version where the colors of paint that you see are made out of jewels. And I actually prefer that one. I wonder why they went to one that isn't jeweled. And there's even a game console, a pencil, scissors, so that if you're a hairdresser, you have your own icon to go in your locket. So many beautiful things. Now we have causes, and there isn't very much that I can say about these. I recognize the heart with the puzzle pieces to stand for autism awareness. And there is a badge that says bully proof. But many of these ribbons with their different colors, I'm unaware of the ribbon. I'm not unaware of the disease necessarily. I am quite sure that if someone pointed to the ribbon and said, this stands for this or this stands for this, I would already know about the disease, especially as so many things are cancer related. And cancer is really sadly touching everyone's life these days. I just don't get into awareness ribbons. I don't really. I know that some people are very passionate about them and that they mean a lot to some people, but for me, they don't really raise any awareness. I guess that's obvious since I can't identify most of them. So I prefer to just give money to good charitable organizations and not really get into wearing the ribbons. But if you like to wear the ribbons, if there's a ribbon that's particularly meaningful for you, they do have many of them here to choose from. Celebration. Oh, we have little baby feet, pink for girl, and sort of it looks like it's green for boy. Usually you'd think blue, but green could work. And, green could work either way. Green could be for a girl or a boy. There's an alarm clock, baby blocks, a graduation hat. So there's a lot to choose from. Food and drink. I don't know why I like these so much, but some of them are so cute. I love the little lemon. I love the donut. The little drink charms are adorable, but I don't drink, so it would be a little bit silly for me to have them in my locket. But look at that red glass of wine. That's lovely. Now this section speaks for itself. They have the letters of the alphabet, and they have numbers, so you can have your initials or a special date, and you can spell out whatever you'd like. So that's really nice. And if you look, they're very clear and easy to read, and they're jeweled, so you have a little bit of sparkle. Down here we have animal charms. Oh, the ladybug is new. I like that ladybug. But there is an elephant and an octopus. Oh, I love the octopus. But there's a lot to choose from here, especially birds. The owl is worth looking at. There's a dog house for all you dog lovers out there. A teddy bear, a panda. And this is a special collection for spring. They have special charms to add to the chain. I don't think any of these fit in the locket, but you add them to the chain, and they have particular breeds of dogs. They have labs, golden retrievers, German shepherds, beagles, boxers, rottweilers, dachshunds, poodles, bulldogs, and Yorkshire terriers. So if you really love dogs and you have one of those kind of dogs, that would be worth looking into. I know a lot of breeds aren't featured, but I guess they can't make everything. At least not in one season. Sports charms. I love the swimming one. Partly because I used to swim, but partly just because I think that's a beautiful design. And I love the ballerina charm. And once again, it's for two reasons. I was briefly a ballerina, and I really loved it, but I just think the charm is beautiful. But you have ballet and gymnastics. You have special charms for running marathons and half marathons. But if you look, there's baseball and running and basketball and football and cheerleading. There's even scuba diving, golfing. There's so much. And there's one that says, I love to dance. So definitely the sports charms are worth looking at. Here's where I get a little disappointed. My alma mater is not on the officially licensed collegiate charms list. Our school's biggest rival is on the charms list, but my school is not, so unfortunately I won't have a charm for my college. Maybe later, maybe they'll work something out in licensing. Now we have National League and American League charms. You can see lots of different teams, and I won't talk too much about that, but I do have to note the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. And they show you up here how you can really make a baseball-themed locket. You can use the hot dog from the food section, and you can use the baseball and then a symbol from your favorite team, and you can really do a themed locket. They have some really good designers at Origami Owl. Here are some examples of the lockets. This is, like I told you, that you have your locket. It can be ringed in Swarovski crystal jewels, but it certainly doesn't have to be. And inside, you put all your charms. Here's some more lockets. I like that one with the different colored jewels. And up here it says, find your happy. And they have many options. They have pretty chains, and they have watches and all different kind of things. So it's really worth looking at. Different lockets here. That you have hinged lockets, the ones that twist off, which I've told you about. So many kinds. Shaped lockets. I do like the shaped lockets, but I haven't gotten one because I feel like when you get the shape, you lose space for the charms. And I like the charms so much that I just haven't done it. But here are some beautiful examples of Origami Owl necklaces. Keep in mind you don't have to have those chunky chains. They are pretty, but I know not everyone likes that. Look at that one with the lemon. You put a lemon charm with green jewels, a white rose, and butterflies. Oh, and this one with a taxi and a clock and roses and a rose gold necklace. Very almost Parisian. Almost, I'm not quite sure why, but it seems like that. And a travel-oriented one. They really show you how you can take a mishmash of charms from all different sections and create something really beautiful. Well, that's my video for today. There are more pages to the book, but I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit about what Origami Owl is and why I like Origami Owl and what my favorite parts are, and show you some things that maybe you might want to order in the future. Take care. Goodbye.